Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Śrī Bhagavān uvaca Śraddhā labhate jnanam tatpara samyatendriyah jnanam labdva param shantim achirenadhigacchati. 4.39 Śraddhā labhate jnanam tatpara samyatendriyah jnanam labdva param shantim achirenadhigacchati. Śraddhā labhate jnanam tatpara samyatendriyah jnanam labdva param shantim achirenadhigacchati. Govinda, 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 Govinda. Śrī Bhagavān uvaca, he's saying this throughout Bhagavad Gītā. How can one attain peace? How can one attain peace? Bhagavan, he's saying it at every step in Bhagavad Gītā. Still the human society comes up with so many things to attain peace. Just to simply attain peace. How the human society looks for so many things in different directions, putting Bhagavan aside. How can there be peace in the society? Forget about happiness. How can there be peace in the individual? Forget about happiness. What Srila Prabhupada was trying to give was actually given to each individual, to the whole society, to the whole human society. My goodness. Srila Prabhupada. I remember Srila Prabhupada saying, this United Nations, all these nations are coming together and to bring peace in the countries, but that will not happen just because they come together and come up with 5-year plan, 10-year plan. Peace will not come with that. Peace comes only when there is Kṛṣṇa consciousness. ācārya. And Bhagavan has been saying this at every step, in every shloka. There will be no peace for you without me. There are so many writers on Bhagavad Gītā, so many translations. They just say what they think is the right. It is actually Bhagavan uvaca. And they come up with their own commentaries. Such an unfortunate situation. How rare is bhakti? How rare. Here is Śrī Bhagavān uvaca. This is Bhagavad Gītā. And so many are writing their own commentaries, understandings, and articles on Bhagavad Gītā. But who is actually giving us the message of Śrī Bhagavān Vacha as it is. Srila Prabhupada. And when Srila Prabhupada is giving in every purport, actually the ācārya is so merciful that he has even all this karma yoga, ācārya has turned every verse into bhakti-yoga. If he did not do that, first of all, nobody is seeing Bhagavad Gītā as it is. And if they are explained just only the karma part of it with no bhakti, even if it happens in one paragraph, gone. A human life is wasted because this mandabhagya hi sumandamatayo cannot even understand karma. What to talk about bhakti? Bhakti is such a subtle matter. But the ācārya, goodness, Shaktivesha Avatara, Srila Prabhupada. So Bhagavan here, Bhagavan is saying, there in the 4th chapter, Bhagavan is saying about the Adhyatmika Jnana, transcendental knowledge. Transcendental knowledge. And how Bhagavan comes whenever he has to establish the dharma. Paritranaya sadhunam. He explained all that. And he stated how this Adhyatmika Jnana, transcendental knowledge, is attained by an individual. It is Tatviti Pranipatena Pariprashnena Sevaya. Very important. So important. Adhyatmika Jnana, transcendental knowledge, is not easily understood actually. Because it is not just information. It's not just information. There is so much of subtle substance that is embedded in the jnana. There is a vastu that is present in the jnana. That vastu is a adhyatmika vastu. It's not just jnana. That adhyatmika vastu, the spiritual substance, for that to come and sit within us, for us to be able to even know, so there is actually a spiritual substance inside this knowledge. For that spiritual substance to come and sit in me, I have to be in the mood of pranipatti. This is like a key deciding factor for bhakti to be abhasa or to be a real bhakti. Without this mood of pranipatti, there is no spiritual substance in the knowledge that we are hearing. Pranipatti. So, like that, a pranipatti has to be there to the speaker that we are hearing from. If I don't have this mode of pranipatti to the ācāryas, say if the ācāryas are giving like 100%, how much pranipatti do I have? If I have 100% pranipatti, then ācāryas have Kṛṣṇa. When I have 100% pranipatti, then the 100% Kṛṣṇa will come and sit in my heart. If I have 50% pranipatti, then I'll get a little understanding. Oh, okay. This is what they're trying to say. But Kṛṣṇa doesn't necessarily come and sit in my heart. If I have 5% friend bhakti, then I will just hang in there in bhakti somehow. That's all. Just hang in there, hang in there. Someday something will happen, hang in there. Govinda, Govinda, Govinda. Someday something will happen, hang in there. Kṛṣṇa, 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 Kṛṣṇa. How many lives, how many devotional lives are just hanging in there? How many devotees are thinking, okay, someday something will happen, hang in there. But Kṛṣṇa, Karunamaya, Ācārya's mission is to give us Kṛṣṇa. This is the movement of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Very merciful movement. Every sincere soul will certainly be taken care of. Bhagavan is there. And that is the greatest hope. He will make the arrangements. He will make the arrangements for every sincere soul. So they can realize it's not someday something happens. It is now. Right now it is happening. Because this is what Guru and Gauranga Acharyas are giving. Matta smritir jnanam apohanam cha vedaisya sarvairahameva vedyo. So Bhagavan in the Chitta, in the Hridaya, will wake us up to the fact it's actually happening now. Wake up. Wake up. This is mercy. Wake up. Not someday, somehow. Wake up. This is mercy. So Bhagavan is saying, Śraddhāvān lavate jnanam. One who has Śraddhā, they will get lavate jnanam, this transcendental knowledge. But what is the Śraddhā? What is the Śraddhā that will make one get this transcendental knowledge? See, everybody is hearing transcendental knowledge. All the purpose of Śrīla Prabhupada is transcendental knowledge. But when will that get inside of us? In our heads and in our hearts, when will that come? Śraddhā, when there is Śraddhā. What is Śraddhā? Śraddhā is faith. What is it about specifically? Faith in what? Faith about what? Faith that this Kṛṣṇa Bhakti is all in all. This is the answer. This is the answer. This is the solution for all the problems. This is the answer for all questions. Kṛṣṇa Bhakti. This is the purpose of human life. All that I need to do as a human being in this life is Kṛṣṇa Bhakti. Then how is this Kṛṣṇa Bhakti helping my naimittika dharmas? What is my nitya dharma? That's all right. Human life means there are only two things. What is my duty now with the body I am in? And who am I? What is my eternal duty? So how is the process that I'm taking up can do both the things? How is the process I'm taking can solve all the problems? How is the process that I'm taking up can take me to where I belong, to the spiritual realm? For all that questions, it's the Kṛṣṇa Bhakti that does it all. That kind of faith one should have. Then they will not look around. Oh, maybe I'll try this a little bit and then see if my problem goes away. I will try this a little bit and maybe I will see if some happiness comes. I will try this a little bit and maybe I'll see some perfection comes. There is no other trying a little bit. There is only one thing, that's Kṛṣṇa Bhakti. No looking around, just being Krishna Bhakti, just being conscious of Krishna. That is the answer for all this. For the Naimittika Dharma, for Nitya Dharma. Don't have to look around. So this kind of faith, okay. All I need to know, all I need to think, all I need to do is Krishna Bhakti. Krishna, 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 Krishna and 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 Krishna, both in Naimittika Dharma and Nitya Dharma. In devotee's life, there are no different compartments, no two compartments, only one. That is the compartment of Krishna. In Naimittika Dharma, anything related to the body, we see everything related to Krishna. That's how the Naimittika Dharma happens. In Nitya Dharma, it's all Krishna and Krishna only, directly with Krishna, directly with Nama. What is it that is not related to Krishna here? What is it that is not Krishna Bhakti here? What is it that is any different from Krishna here in the name of material world? There is nothing other than Krishna and Krishna Bhakti for a devotee. Material or spiritual or this or that. It is only Krishna, 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 and Krishna, and Krishna, and Krishna. That's faith. That's the faith. That's the faith. When that faith is there, then the Adhyatmika Vastu that is being given in the Adhyatmika Jnana, the transcendental object, will be given in that transcendental knowledge. Only then it is to be considered that we have actually received the transcendental knowledge. So when this transcendental knowledge is received, then tatpara samyate indriya, sense control will happen. when the soul is coming into the control, beautifully coming under the control of the mercy and love of Guru and Krishna, sense control, that will happen. Param drishtva nuvartate. Raso varcham rasopi yasya param drishtva nuvartate. Even though there is pulling for the senses, taste for the senses from within, because there is a hankering for the higher taste, then one will be able to resist the lower taste. Since the hankering for the higher taste will give that higher taste. Like that. So when this Adhyatmika Vastu is given in this Adhyatmika Jnana, because of that kind of faith, then the peace will come. Peace will come like that. Peace will come when we come to know all we need is Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna and Krishna and Krishna and Krishna and Krishna. In the house, outside the house, ahar, nisha. Anytime, all the time, material, spiritual, nitya, naimatika. All we need is Krishna, 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 Krishna and Krishna and Krishna.